Last episode, Gaitan Laura scored tons of goals to secure us some big victories, and now at the top of the table clash, we fight with the first place team this time out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Respected Jeff back here with Paris FC. Apologies in advance if it sounds a little echoey. I just moved to a new place. I have no furniture, no sound dampening, anything. It's gonna be a little echoey, so you'll just have to forgive me for now. But we get back to action with Paris FC here, looking to keep on winning. It's been incredible recently, so we're gonna rotate just a little bit here. We have a huge game coming up, the game after this, so we need to make sure we win, keep the spirits up, and on we go. Please consider subscribing in the meantime if you haven't already. Let's get straight to action. Alright, here we go. Gaitan Laura rocking the blue hair for this one, hopefully supercharged and ready to score some more goals for us. He's been unbelievable this season. Honestly, starting off this career, he wasn't a player that I saw long-term being our striker. I thought we'd have to buy someone and really make a change up top, but he's been scoring like crazy, and I mean, in the form he's in, he's probably first name in the team sheet at the moment. The other great player we have right now is Wabi Kazri. Between the two of them, it has been unbelievable. Defense hasn't been bad either. You can see here blocking a couple chances early in the game, but eventually, probably fortunate, the opposition finds their way through and grabs a goal. It's unlucky, if anything. I mean, I think we've been defending really well. I mean, every now and then things like that are gonna sneak through. It's just a matter of our offense getting up and running, and Gaitan Laura is denied by the goalkeeper. It's an outstanding opportunity. He just can't quite sneak it through. But again, that's something to watch out for. Link-up play between Kazri and Laura has been unreal. Whew, we're bailed out there. Zidane gets a strong wrist to that. Could have been a second. Maybe discredited the opposition a little bit too much earlier. They've been playing really well and honestly creating a lot of chances here. It's cleared off the line. Second goal, really disappointing start here from Paris FC. We concede a second just before halftime. It was close. We almost got it off the line. I think it was Hannon there on the line. That had to be millimeters. Let's take another look at that. Oh, that's a heartbreaker for sure. It was actually Corchia, the right back, who almost kept that one out. But we march on. Let's see if we can't get some sort of response here in the second half. Gaitan Laura turns his man. His footwork's getting better, Gaitan Laura, but not good enough on that opportunity to get the final chance off. Hajam now, the left back, gets a start in this game and capitalizes, setting up the assist for Wabi Kazri, who puts it away. Who else? Like I keep saying, it's between those two up top. Our attacking mid and our striker have been running the show, and honestly, I think they are the reason we've probably been the best team in the league so far. We just have to continue to show that. Here we go. All the time in the world. Wabi Kazri picks out Diakite. It's just too easy. I don't know what the opposition defense was doing there, but we'll take it. This is incredible stuff from Paris FC, who have come back from 2 goals down to equalize now and still have 10 minutes on the clock remaining to find a goal to hopefully get ourselves in front again. Although we definitely have to make sure we don't concede again. We're on the back foot a bit here. Some excellent passing sequences here, and it's saved. Zidane keeps it out. I feel like usually when you have those passing sequences from the AI against you, FIFA just wants you to concede, but we've gotten away with it. And on a second occasion there, they play it. It is offsides. We have 1 minute remaining now. Let's get the ball upfield and just give it one more chance. Diakite, can we find some sort of outlet? No one really making themselves available. The substitute, Mustafa Nam, plays it up for Matrita, who has the man ahead of him. Gaitan Laura, can he pick out the return pass? Yes, Matrita completes the comeback. 3-2, Paris FC go up. It's fantastic stuff from the team after a really rough first half. We've come back. We've not only equalized, we've gone back in front, and unless something incredible happens right after this, I think we've secured the win. Matrita uses his pace on the counter, and Gaitan Laura just links up back with him. It's notable that Laura doesn't only score, he assists, and it's enough to get us the win there. Lovely stuff, and on we go. Alright, well, that was an exciting one, a lot closer than I would have liked, but it's enough to get the job done. We get the win. We're in third place right now, 2 points off of the joint top teams in first, and guess who we're taking on up next? It's FC Lorient. It's our chance to leapfrog them and take the top of the table. This is an enormous occasion. It's a massive clash up here at the top of the table. And you gotta say, the team's in form. I'm feeling really confident about this. I think if we show up and play the football that I know that we're capable of, we should have this one in the bag. But it's a big if. It's gonna be a tough matchup for sure, and we won't take anything for granted. All right, here we go into action, looking for a win. We've been absolutely on fire recently, and it seems like the new blue-haired Gaetan Lora looks to be at his best as well. He's one of those players that seems to get better over the course of the last season and a half, really season in total. I guess we've played 2 half seasons at this point, but he's just incredible. And at 27, he's not necessarily young, but he's developing rapidly, and we'll take that. Maybe a late bloom to his career, but he's a fantastic talent. He's shown what he can do, and I think sky's the limit if he keeps playing this way and developing under us. This has been a tough game so far, I'm not gonna lie. FC Lorient have had the control of possession, they've had all of the chances in the game, and to be completely honest, we've barely made it out of our own half. We can't really get the ball back at all, and it's been all hands on deck defensively. It's really fortunate we haven't conceded yet, and there's still plenty of time for it. We have 15 minutes to the second half, and we're still just clinging on here. Eventually, we relieve the pressure just a little bit here with a counterattack. Diakite just waits for that onside run from Julian Lopez, who finds himself on the end of it. What can he do here? The winger sends it at goal, and the follow-up off the post. Well, that was as good of a chance as any, and not far off at all. And it's good play from Lopez. I know he's not a guaranteed starter, but he's definitely got a role to play in this team. I don't know if he'll be around for the long haul or not, but in the meantime, definitely a useful player. Speak of that, Khazri, unreal pass. Diakite picked out early in the second half, scores the opening goal of the game, and Paris FC go in front just like that. It just takes a moment of brilliance there from the man himself, Wabi Khazri. He's head and shoulders above the division. It's a huge, huge win that we were able to pry him away from St. Etienne, who came down this season as well. But a good chance in behind there. Really could have undone us. And we still just look nervy at the back this game. I don't know what it is, the big occasion or what, but honestly, I think we're really fortunate to not have conceded just yet. Lorient, though, put a ball into the box. It's off the crossbar, headed away, and we can only get away with so much luck. Eventually, it's converted, and Lorient find themselves back on level terms after what has to be a well-deserved goal on their part. They've played excellent. It's been really hard to contain so far. Zidane, could he have done better there? Well, I won't worry too much about it. He's had a good game outside of that. And now it's our turn. Gaetan Lora, a couple minutes remaining in the match, and Diakite slipped through. No, this time he can't finish. Lovely run from Diakite. It's a good weight on the pass to pick him out. He just couldn't get the curl that he wanted on it. A little wide of the post. That's not too far off, but not enough to cut it either. And I hope we don't come to regret that chance. Over the top here, trying to find the feet of Lora. Can he find the return? Yes, Mitrita through. Shot blocked again. Well, we're creating the chances. We're just not finishing them. And now it's anyone's game still. Mitrita plays it back. Unfortunately, given away there. That's a poor header. 6 minutes left. Both teams definitely still in this one. Laporte doing well to roll his man and the run ahead of him. Lovely build-up play here from Lorient. We just got to make sure we get this ball back at the end of it. Laporte, though, clean through on goal. Zidane, no! Beating it as near post. With only minutes remaining in the match, that could be the goal that decides the game. We had a late comeback last time. Will it be enough this time around as well? We don't want to make a habit of it, but we got to get the job done here. Again, questionable there from the goalkeeper. I don't know what to make of it. He makes outstanding saves and then lets in goals like that. It's disappointing, but we can't pin it all down to him. It's just not good enough from the defense either. Hannon gets one more shot off on goal, but that's a wrap. It's our first defeat in a little while. The team's been playing excellently, but that's a really, really big result that we've blown. A defeat, and our big one at that. We lose out on top of the table. Lorient stay top for now, and on we go with the season. Well, that one's a disappointment, but we gotta get right back to it, get back to winning ways, and really continue to make our push here. St. Etienne yet to play, but we're still in third place. Honestly, it's a pretty tough competition this season, at least in terms of the race for promotion. Lorient and St. Etienne are both fantastic teams, and despite poaching one of their best players, St. Etienne remain ahead of us. And honestly, if teams just keep winning like this, it's gonna be those head-to-head matchups that really matter come the end of the season, especially for the top 2 spots. So we'll see how that goes, but in the meantime, we need to win the games outside of that, and I think we are more than capable of it. This is the lineup going into our next match. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. Third game this episode and our third chance at a win. Been a mixed bag so far, but I think we've been playing well, even in that last game. It was honestly a pretty even match. Lorient were outstanding offensively, but it's not like we didn't have chances. I think we got a little fortunate maybe to not concede more than we did, but it is what it is. I thought we played well. And honestly, we're getting right back to it. Gaetan Laura scores a goal right off the kickoff. This guy is something else. Makes it look easy at times, and huge credit there to the assist from our youngster Elias Husni as well. And I know this isn't anything new, but this guy is absolutely next level, especially for his age, a 17-year-old stepping up and playing this big of a role in a team like ours. He's not only one of the better players in our team, but in the league and in the country, and really could even be in the world if he keeps developing at this rate. I think the kinds of things he's pulling off and the maturity he's showing at this age is honestly just next level and indicative of a player who's going to take it to the next level as well. He's showing every sign of fulfilling his very high potential at the moment. Obiang now with a chance in our half. We got to make sure that we stay more solid defensively, don't concede as many chances, and just give our offense a chance to fire here. And again, we concede. It's back on level terms here. 10 minutes before the halftime whistle, and our lead is blown. We got to show some resilience here. We've come back from losing positions. We've not. we've seen both ends of the spectrum so far in this episode, but hopefully we will show enough to come back this time around. Wabi Kazri plays it through for Diakite. Composure in the box to just look through to play it back. Kazri, we're working it around here. It almost looks like a training session. Matrita, Husni still working it around. A little give and goes in the box. Laura lays it off. Kazri, unreal goal from the team. It was so casual, you think it wasn't even against opposition from this division, toying with the defense at times. That is exactly what we want to see from the offense. Moving it around quickly, clever little runs, and again, Laura gets his head up, gets an assist, and links up with none other than Wabi Kazri. Elias Husni continues to push here forwards, not far off from scoring a goal of his own. 90 minutes into this one, we just got to make sure we don't concede late in the game here. Probably one chance remains in this one. Diakite closing down on the wing. Can he stop the cross? No, but it doesn't trouble anyone there. Soleil gets to it, and eventually the whistle blows. We're relieved, but we're happy. We come away with a win. 3 points for Paris FC. We're back to it. And again, a little closer than we would have liked, but we'll take it nonetheless. We're still very much in the fight for the title, and on we go. All right, well, not that many points separate the teams at the moment. Saint Etienne and FC Lorient remain in joint first place there, even joint down on goal difference. Those two teams inseparable at the moment. 35 points. We're only 3 points below both of them. I think we got this. We just got to keep our consistency through the rest of the season. And I think the kind of depth we have in our roster, if any kind of injuries hit those teams, they could be in big trouble. So we know what we're capable of, just a matter of carrying it on through the season. And in terms of how we've been playing so far, let's take a quick look at the running goal tally. Gaetan Laura, my God, 14 goals and 19 appearances. Unreal stuff, honestly. Wabi Kazri not too far off either. A little more assist-oriented at the moment, but he's definitely scoring as well. The team is just firing on all cylinders. And hey, if you guys are enjoying this series and you want to play a bigger role, feel free to join the Discord. Links in the description. You can jump in for free, take a look at all the behind-the-scenes content, and help shape some of the storylines here. We have some really exciting stuff going on. A huge thank you to everybody involved in the Discord, and especially those who have signed up from Patreon to get some of the special roles. It helps keep this channel going as we continue on with the grind to make this channel grow. In the meantime, if you guys want to just consider subscribing, that helps me out a lot, and it'll help you stay up to date with the content. And I'll be back soon with next episode, but until then, I'm Respect the Jeff, and I'll see you next time.